Hey golfers, today's focus is going to be all about junior golfers. So from middle school all the way up through high school, typically we'll encounter lots of golfers who are under the age of 18 who are really good golfers and want to go to college on a golf scholarship. So this video is really going to explain to you a lot of the things that you really need to focus on besides golf to get to that next level, meaning college scholarship for golf. So again, when young golfers begin golfing, they usually increase their skill very quickly because they play a lot at a young age and they develop movement patterns. They have good mobility typically when they're young, so they can rotate, they can bend, they can twist, and they can usually create some speed with a light implement like a golf club. They can usually create some speed pretty easily, and they pick up the swing naturally if they start at a young age. So those are all fantastic things. As golfers continue to mature and get older, usually muscle mass and strength don't come along quite as quickly, especially if it's not trained. So for golfers that spend a lot of time on the golf course and not too much time in the gym, what's going to start happening as you get older is that your swing speed, if it increases a lot and you get to high level speeds, which you need to, your body might start to break down. So you might start getting aches and pains and injuries, especially in the wrists, elbows, maybe the lower back or the hips. These are all a result of a lack of overall strength and durability. So while you might be able to, again, swing that light implement like a golf club pretty quickly, when it comes to moving heavier implements, so I'll pick up a 40-pound dumbbell here, and I should be able to move a heavier weight, okay, fairly easily with good posture. So here's a general rule of thumb for golfers that are in high school wanting to go to that next level. If you're a female, you're going to need to be swinging in the low to mid 90s to be able to compete in college and if you want to go on to professional golf. The LPGA average for club head speed is about 94 miles per hour. So to compete at the college level, you're going to need to be swinging high 80s, low 90s. And if you want to progress, you're probably going to need to be able to swing mid 90s at least. All right? For male golfers, in college, the college players are actually starting to swing faster than the tour players. So average club head speed on tour is probably about 115. So there's a lot of college players now, especially in the top colleges, they're swinging 125 to 130 miles per hour. So that is extremely, extremely fast. So for males and females, the faster your swing speed is, the stronger you need to be to support that speed. Think of it this way. If I can lift heavy weights, it's like playing your favorite game and leveling up your durability or your armor. Okay, so increasing strength is like putting on a suit of armor when you swing the golf club, because every time you swing the club, it's like throwing a baseball. Okay, baseball pitchers especially have a pitch count. So the coaches now on teams will only let them throw a certain amount of pitches per game. And then they have to rest for at least a day or two before they can pitch again, because pitching is a lot more stress on the shoulder, but the golf swing, it's a similar movement in terms of speed, but because we've got two hands on the club, your body's going to be stressed a little differently. But I can guarantee you, your golf coach didn't say only take, 20 swings in a practice session, or only take 50 swings in a practice session. Often the opposite's encouraged, where it's, keep swinging and swinging until you get it. Dig it out of the dirt and keep practicing. So that's often the case where young golfers can get overworked and their joints can take a beating because they're not strong enough to handle that volume of swings that happen pretty quickly. So in terms of lifting weights, we need to be able to do 3 basic movements with a certain level of strength. And again, this is by the time you get to end of high school. By the time you're a senior in high school wanting to go to college, if you want to have elite speeds or be competitive at the top speeds I just mentioned, again, 120 miles an hour and up for males and 90 miles an hour and up for females, you are going to need to be able to lift, okay, in a squat pattern. So that would be probably with a barbell on your back, but I got a dumbbell here. You're going to need to be able to squat 1.5 times your body weight, okay? So we'll put a graph on there that'll show you for someone that weighs 200 pounds, okay, you're going to need to be able to squat 350 pounds, okay? That's 1.5 times your, 300 pounds would be 300 pounds for a 200-pound person, okay? So you're going to need to be able to deadlift. That's this motion here, a straight hinge pattern with the barbell, hinging or a trap bar. This hinge motion, you should be able to lift 1.75 times your body weight. And for a bench press, okay, so if I'm laying on my back, pressing a barbell out this way, you should be able to bench press at least your body weight, okay? That's for probably around 3 repetitions. So that amount of strength, you need to be at that level by the time you graduate high school. Now, I'm not saying go and start lifting heavy weights right now. You need to build up to that. So you need to start a strength and conditioning program at a gradual pace, learn the movement patterns first. So most, again, young golfers, if they're 11, 12 years old, they may not have the coordination yet to get into a deep squat without rounding their posture. So that needs to be learned, right? Same thing with the hinge. A lot of golfers will start to just round at the back, which is going to give you an injury if you're trying to do that with a weight. So learn the proper technique and form first for all 3 of those lifts and gradually build up the weight. But by the time you go from, grade 8 through grade 12, you want to be gradually increasing your strength. So over those 4 or 5 years, you are starting to develop your armor, your durability, so you can handle those elite speeds and compete at the highest level, because the game now is a power game and you're going to need to be able to swing at high speeds consistently, and you need to be able to stay injury-free so you can practice and play. That's going to give you your best chance to get that college scholarship. Hope this was helpful. Okay, subscribe for more tips and we'll see you soon.